Hello, hello, my friends. I have another dedicated candle review for you today. We are going to be talking about Bath & Body Works Christmas Cabin. Now, I know Halloween is next week, and I know a lot of people are like, we are not ready for Christmas. Let us enjoy Halloween. I get it. However, as a reviewer, I'm just being really honest with you. Bath & Body Works and a lot of these other candle companies, they are full-blown into holiday mode. And truthfully, you guys, if I don't get these reviews done right now or within the next couple of weeks, truthfully, they're not going to be relevant anymore. So I thought that I needed to develop some thoughts on this candle for you. And truthfully, when I start talking about this fragrance, you're gonna see that this really isn't just a fragrance that I think is limited to the Christmas season. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it in this review. This is one of their standard 3-wick 14-ounce vessels. I believe that this is part of the Holiday 1 floor set. I don't know. I do know that this last week, Bath & Body Works did release more Christmas fragrances, but this one was available, I think, it became available a couple of weeks ago. I am filming this video a couple of days ahead of time. I have heard some rumors that there might be a $10.95 candle sale going on this weekend. So I thought that it would probably be, again, pertinent for me to get this review out for all of you. So the fragrance notes listed on this candle are spiced clove, crackling fireplace, and cozy cabin. So the description on the website says that it smells like cuddling up for a woodsy mountain retreat. All right, so they're obviously giving us a whole lot of wiggle room to imagine whatever we want with that kind of description. So what does my nose smell? First and foremost, you guys, I will say that I'm a little bit surprised that they do not list cinnamon as a fragrance note in the accords here. Now, cinnamon could be the spice that they are incorporating in that spiced clove accord, because my nose definitely does detect a cinnamon clove mixture in here. The clove in this fragrance is not as heavy as, say, the clove note in pumpkin and clove. Is it pumpkin clove? Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. It's definitely there. It adds a little bit of warmth, but my nose definitely detects more of the spice of cinnamon in here, and it's borderline red hot cinnamon. Not as heavy, I would say, as a candle that I reviewed earlier this week, which is the Frosted Spice candle from Kringle, but it is a nice fragrance. Now, I have no idea what accords they're trying to say would be crackling fireplace and cozy cabin. To my nose, I don't detect any smokiness in here. The crackling fireplace accord is definitely what I would say, it's kind of like a warm ember type of vibe is what I'm getting when I smell this fragrance. It's definitely a cozy fragrance. It's different than, say, their cozy Sunday night or cuddle weather. But if you like those fragrances, then I feel like this one is also going to be a safe bet for you. It's not overly gourmand in the sense that I get a bakery note or anything like that. So sometimes when you see the spices listed in there, some people instantly jump to it being a gourmand candle, but that's not at all what I am smelling here. Nor am I typically thinking that this is like a woodsy mountain retreat, like they're saying it smells like. I mean, I guess if you're cuddled by a fire, maybe that's the idea, but in terms of any kind of like outdoor woodsiness or freshness, no, I don't get any of that. This does give off the vibe of being curled up next to a fire, maybe in like a mountain retreat. And I think maybe that's the vision that they were casting when they put that description on their website. But yeah, it's a very cozy fragrance. Honestly, is it anything that I haven't smelled before? No. But if you are thinking with that crackling fireplace accord that this is going to be a smoky fragrance, it's not. There's no smokiness at all to this. To me, my nose just definitely picks up on it being a warm cinnamon clove type of fragrance. It's going to blend pretty well with a lot of other candles that you probably have in your collection. I could see this amping up a couple of tree fragrances. So yes, it would be really nice around the holidays. But this is also paired really nicely with a lot of other gourmand fragrances that I have been burning in my collection. In fact, this morning I was burning this with Kringle Candles Butter Rum Cafe. I've been burning it with a couple of other What's the other one that I was just burning it with recently? Oh, I'll be doing a review on this candle next week, but on the Homeworks Santa Sangria. It's been complimentary to that fragrance. And I did just finish burning Palo Santo Spruce from Homeworks, and that also paired really nicely. So you can, like I said, pair this with a lot of other candles. If you have like a basic like vanilla cupcake type of scent or cookie scent, it's going to go very nicely. So I will say that this fragrance in and of itself, I think is quite versatile. And for that reason, that gets 1 thumb up. Let's go ahead and talk about the performance of this candle. First off, I really like this packaging. I failed to mention that, but let's go ahead and look at the wicks. So the wicks have been performing decently for me throughout the burn on this candle. I do notice that the flames are a little bit lower than they were initially. We are now at that halfway point with Bath & Body Works. Sometimes the burn tends to slow down. I am noticing that the wax is becoming a little bit discolored as well. My goodness, you guys, I'm stumbling over my words today. However, it's not altering the fragrance of the candle yet, nor is it altering the output yet of the candle. Strength and throw on this candle has been quite strong for me. I have now burned this in the bedrooms and also out in my open concept living room. And this one, you guys, gets a solid 9 in terms of strength and throw. I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that this is, like I said, very much to my nose, a cinnamon and clove mixture, which honestly, those two spices together usually perform quite well in my home. And I think they're just very potent by nature. So this one, like I said, is doing quite well for me. The performance has been good. The only thing that I'm just hesitating on is just seeing that the wicks are starting to slow down on the burn a little bit. And so I will keep you guys updated if, you know, in my monthly candle empties video to let you know how this one burned. But honestly, I know a lot of you who watch this, you guys are not going out and spending, what is it, the $26 or whatever that they retail these candles for. If you are planning to shop with, you know, any kind of sales that are coming up on candles, check your app too. I did just check today and I have a 25% off coupon in there. Definitely with a 25% off coupon and any kind of sales going on, if you get it for like under that $12.95 price point, then absolutely, I think that this fragrance is worthy of purchase. It's one that even if the wicks dud out, if you have a candle crock, you can go ahead and throw it in there. But this one does get 2 thumbs up from me. Is it backup worthy and hoard worthy? No, it is not. Just because it's really not entirely unique to me. And it's funny because the fragrance that I would compare this a lot to that I have had in the past, similar, if you happen to like Homeworks's, I think it was called Crackling Fireside. I think that's what the fragrance was called. I had that one a couple of years ago, and based off of my scent memory, this fragrance smells very, very similar to that one, which I haven't seen Homeworks come back with Crackling Fireside. Now that might show up in some of the discount retailers, but if you still just prefer to shop with Bath & Body Works, but you're familiar with some other brands' fragrances, I would say that that is probably the closest comparison that my nose detects with this candle. But like I said, if you pick this one up in store, if you like the way that it smells on cold sniff, it is going to perform pretty well for you. And like I said, it's quite versatile. So feel free to comment down below if you have already purchased this candle and what your experience has been with it. Feel free to hit the old thumbs up button if you enjoyed this review. And if you're new to my channel, consider hitting that subscribe button if you like candle content. I do a lot of dedicated candle reviews like this. I do hauls, empties. I have a candle chat series that I do on my channel. So like I said, I like to talk all things candles here. So you might want to hit that subscribe button if you like content like that. I do want to say thank you so very, very much for spending your time here with me today. And until my next one, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.